Okay. Hello. I'm Azafan. I actually brought a little guest into my live stream today. Um, for some reason, we're having a little technical problem. I only see myself, but I don't see nobody else that's. Excuse my word, but what the fuck? There's supposed to be like another person that's in here, but I don't get it. It's a friend of mine, but it's just that we're here to talk about the Walton files and some stuff about it. I'm confused. Is it only just me? No, it couldn't be. Okay, I know for some reason it's been a while since I used StreamYard. It really has. Give me a moment. Oh, did it? Oh, there you are. I was wondering if it
I'm
was
so
still
sorry.
working. What?
No. I'm so sorry. I got up. I went to my computer because I don't want to do it over the phone because it was kind of dumb.
True. Oh, I like how you got your thing set up like that. How did you do that?
Thank you. All you need is OBS and Discord Reactive, and then technically what you do is you find whatever character you want, make sure it has a transparent background, and then you go into browser and then you copy and paste it in there, and then boom. I
That's
just kind of stole the background from Walton files
I see
because
that. that's that's fucking awesome, man.
Thank you.
I only have is the old school way. Whenever I used to remember first trying StreamYard with this same old
Mhm.
profile look.
Fair enough. Oh, that's fair. Oh my god, I couldn't sleep. I'm being so dead ass with you. I couldn't sleep at all.
I don't blame you. Listen, whenever I'm a night owl, I like to stay up all night, not just going.
Hmm.
well,
Honestly, I slept earlier, so it's just like, I guess I'm awake now. So,
yeah, I'm awake too, but I don't even
mm,
feel tired since I was still up.
what?
I like for real. I've been up all night.
What the fuck? How do you do that? Like,
How
how do
do
you
I
stay up all night?
coffee?
Coffee?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I don't drink coffee in the middle of the fucking night.
Oh,
I
man.
only drink it whenever it's daytime. If I drink coffee, it would just make me fuck up my kind of sleep schedule.
Mm, I hate sleep schedules. I hate how I have to technically
I know,
fucking
right?
wake up and go back to sleep. And it's just like, what? No.
Yeah, and it's just like the same old thing. Like I don't blame that fact because reason is that for myself I had to do chores like
Mm,
around the house, and I got to make
yeah,
sure to
of
feed the
course.
cats.
Oh, kitties.
I only got two of them that I still have. So
Oh,
one
kitty, kitty,
was
kitty.
one is doing all right. The other one is just trying to heal because she had like
Oh,
some problem with her eyes. But they're getting
oh,
there though. Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, so my mom had medicine for Raven for her eyes
Oh,
so it could just heal. And it's been like a
yeah, of
week
course.
to I think. I had to
Oh,
think it is a week. Um
hmm.
anyways, since things been going on I've been told about with the Walton files. What did you think about it?
What do I think about the Walten Files personally? I think it's awesome. I think there's nothing wrong. I don't see any issue. People were being impatient in my belief, and I just, it was so annoying to watch people leave and then come back, and I was just like,
Yeah,
far out, man. Like, why?
yeah, I can see that. But whenever it came to me, okay, I don't know how many years ago, but I think this was 6 years ago. So
Mm,
when I actually got pretty interested of it, it was because my first watching was by this YouTuber named Scrimpus McGrimpus that made the analog horror for Five Nights at Freddy's. But
mm.
after that was Bannington. So
Oh,
Baddington got this.
Barrington.
So Baddington was the start off where I actually saw Harmony and Horror. So when that came,
Mm,
his little animation video he like officially made was Bond versus Sammy the Seal. Two
ah,
animatronics. It was an analog horror fighting ring that
ah.
so who was the what the fuck do they call those guys with the white button-up shirts, the black bow ties, black pants, and the black loafers when they're in
Just a
the ring?
very fancy person in
And they had
general.
the microphone in their hand, and they're talking about who's in the one corner of the ring, and had to make sure they
A,
gotta have a fair
a
fight.
host?
Yes,
Someone
the
who
host.
acts as a host?
The host was Baddington himself, but he was as the ice cream man. and it was so cute
Ah.
that how I saw the ice cream man from Harmony of Horror, but he's got that big old fucking googly eyes that I see. And it does remind me, when Martin Wall made I don't know, I think it was the first tape when, which one was it? Was it the
Mhm.
introductory tape, or because I was thinking of Little Bond's Neighborhood. Because you know when you see the Little Bond, Little Shaw, Little Boozoo, and
Yeah.
Banny and Billy, they got those big eyes that I see.
Mhm.
But I think what that started off to become the cute things like those ones was because of
Mhm.
the very first tape I think I saw was from Scroopus McGrimpus was the Freddy Fazbear's tape. But at the
Mhm.
end, it's just like for your own job where there is rules you gotta learn about how to like work around in the security room where you gotta look through the camera and wondering why was the doors was the only options for them to,
Mhm.
it's because you got to keep out the animatronic for going through through your office, and
Yeah.
it's not just because they see you as a Andy skeleton without a suit. They're
Mhm.
just possessed by the children by since they went missing in 1985. Now,
Mm.
I had to say the five. Well, actually, what counted was six is because of Charlie Emily. Because Charlie
Mhm.
Emily is counted as number six, along with Gabriel, Fritz, Susie, Cassidy, and um,
Mhm.
Jeremy. I think the name was because one of each of the
Oh my god.
children that went missing was in 85 after when the location that is Freddy's Jr.'s Pizza, the location
Mm.
of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was the location that got released.
Mm, yeah.
Like, okay, so like when everybody like tells the story about it, and when it goes by side in different ways, people
Yes.
get so confused so easily, it brainwashes them. When you
Mhm.
believe somebody for this and you believe somebody for that, this is the reason why Five Nights at Freddy's does not make any fucking sense. It's
Mm.
because like the lore and everything, and when it goes so completely not make sense. Like how Scott Cawthon said that Mangle's gender was yes. So people believe that Mangle was binary, and so what I had to believe the true fact about Mangle was truly called the Toy Foxy because it was
Mhm.
supposed to be a male version, but a white color, something identical to the sisters' location that Afton built in the 80s for just in case.
That's
But
fair.
yeah, but the funniest thing is that I actually saw from this one video, I forgot his name was, but he was this one dude that went on so much of people commenting on his video saying that he looks like fucking Jack Walton. Now, I kind of see that. It's because the way it's the fluffy hair, it's his little bit of his beard chin and the
Mhm.
way he looks. It's just that he's not Spanish after all.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Although the funniest video I ever saw was Mr. Walton and Mr. Afton in court because Jack is suing William for stealing the same concept design character for Bond. Now,
Mhm.
okay, so William Afton and Henry Emily started in 1972 with Fredbear's and
Mhm.
Family Diner.
Yes.
But the Fazbear's Entertainment started in 1979. But Bond's Burgers were taking place in somewhere in the like late 60s, as the court
Yeah.
judge says to realize as it's true. But William Afton got put in so he was sentenced for I forgot I forgot what the judge said in the video because he said, "Mr. Afton, you're sentenced for life as you're guilty as fuck." And I'm over here like, oh my god. Well, that's Afton for you. He just like to be
He
sneaky
likes to
weasel.
steal the spotlight.
Hell yeah, he's a sneaky fucking weasel. And if you I mean, for the character in the books version of him, hell yeah, of course he's fucking skinny. I mean,
Mhm.
he maybe not that just kind of fat, but
Yeah,
when he was young, but I mean when he was getting older, he was just skinny. Yeah, he's a skinny
of
fucking weasel.
course.
He's a fucking snake.
That sly dog.
Of course. But when it came to me thinking of the Walton Files, I think of that when I thought of the Walton Files, I think Walton Files was like way better than Five Nights at Freddy's because the way how it
Mhm.
creates more, it kind of makes sense. A lot of people who comes up to me and tells me what does not make any fucking sense is
Mhm.
that Jack Walton is not Bond. Okay, yeah,
Hmm.
you could be on there, but that does not make any fucking sense. How would Jack could not be Bond in the Walton Files? Because you
I mean,
see,
it is scientifically proven he is fun.
because the way, okay, everybody has seen the fucking fifth of the Walton Files, the face of grief. The way
Mhm.
how Bond explained everything, that he said that like his identity was like something that it didn't matter because he was fixed. Now that something tells
Mhm.
me because when Jack Walton actually saw the drawing that Sophie made, the
Mhm.
reference that I kind of like was the Jack Walton drawing that was 6 years ago, actually, in the
Mhm.
gray, black and white gray color when he went missing from the very first Walton Vial series.
Yeah.
And when that started, when I looked at it, and until from the other parts, I see Rosemary Walton. I don't know if she was coming out of the fucking art room. So
Mhm.
what happened is that is she hears a loud crashing
Mhm.
because it tells me that Jack Walton was kind of pissed off about Felix still,
Yeah.
and everything just took like everything of his anger took over to make him feel pissed off
Mhm.
because it and until when he had to um leave until like days later, June 11th, if I think that was the day when Martin Wall, well, I mean, Jack Walton went missing. Okay, see, look, because Martin, if I had to say, Martin Walls was the one that voiced it, Jack Walton, if I had to guess.
Yes,
Because
Martin
he
did
also,
voice
yeah,
Jack.
Yeah. But when Rosemary got the call from Jack Walton, and when the way he sounded that he was dying,
People
and
say that Jack burned, like that's how he died. He got burned alive, or he kind of set his own car on fire. Who knows? Or a car crash could have happened. Um, I don't know if they've even
I
proven
don't,
like
I don't, I don't know. I wasn't told by that. It's,
what.
it's, yeah, I wasn't really told by that kind of way in that simple story. It's just because the way how I think he might have. Okay, so there was this nightmare dream that Rosemary had, but
Mhm.
she was as the sheep that she created that was referenced to her into her little puppeteering stop motion films.
Yeah.
So while she's while she's Jack Walton, you could see like the tear on his face, and
Hmm.
like when he looked from his side behind him, when he looks at Rose, like you can see
Hmm.
from his lips like bleedy and all that.
Hmm.
And when you look at Bond, the Bond that's does not have a fucking hair when you see his fucking chrome down fucking bald head. He had the same fucking scar. And I have no fucking idea why. Like, here's the thing. My only couple of guesses, if I could be right or wrong, it could be Jack
Hmm.
Walton, or it's just Bond copying Jack. We just don't know about it. Of course. It's
Yeah,
just
of
that.
course.
But my other guess is that what if Felix could have done something with Jack Walton? Because here's the thing, I could have actually believed that Felix could have actually killed Jack Walton, because for that reason is that what I see is that there was this video I had to react. There was this unlisted video that went along with Walton Files number fifth Face of Grief, but it was the video where it took place to where it was where Felix was in this police department. I never got to see that fucking video until I was like, what? Wow. Shut like what like wow, that's crazy. Because and it's funny like how the police officer, no, I don't know if it was the detective or the police officer who was asking him questions in the department. I had to think it was the I had to guess it got to be the detective, the one that talked with Rosemary.
Hmm.
So what I had to say is that the way how the police actually says something about, like, there was a sudden scream that happened like in the middle of the night, and he's saying, so why was you there anyways around
Hmm.
4 fucking a.m.? And he says, well, um I was sleeping there. So you had to fucking tell everybody, like one of us, that you was sleeping while Rosemary was sadly getting ripped apart all over? What the fuck? Like, that made me just feel like, okay, that just tells me you just saw it happen and you just didn't give a fuck.
I
What?
mean, people have also speculated that Felix might have had somewhat of a deal towards Shadow Man, and yeah.
Yeah, something had to do with that though. Because
Oh.
when we seen in the
Uh,
face of grief when Rosemary was in the building in the middle of the night, we see behind her there was a shadow figure that looked like the Shadow Man from the original I think it was the relocation project video. The
mm,
very second one where it was the introductory tape of where Shaw explains about the canine unit, the storage unit somewhere in the forest, I think. And and something told me about it like, wait a minute, why was that kind of Pacific character was there? Everybody got so confused in that first time. Who the fuck is that Shadow Man? We never knew who it was. We only kind of guessed it could have been Felix after all. But maybe. We just don't know yet. But maybe. So, yeah, and he said that he, like, when, and the funniest thing is that I kind of realize is that how he says that he's good friends with Rosemary, and he says, well, the police officer, the detective said, so as you consider that as your friend, like he really kind of laughs and kind of feels disappointed in him, though. That's the funniest thing that I kind of liked from the detective, how he's disappointed, and I would have agreed with him. But here's the thing that doesn't crack the case, though. The way. Okay, so here's the thing. When Felix got fucking asked, I, it made me fucking laugh. Wait, Rosemary, are you on mute? Wait, why are you on mute?
I'm multitasking two things.
Oh shit. Oh, wait, what are you doing? Oh, you're on Minecraft. Lovely. Did you actually build that, or did somebody help you with it? That's actually pretty. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that's actually me. But anyways, the way. Okay, so when the detective actually questioned Felix about something else, Felix was like, "Am I under arrest, dude? Did you just zone out and fucking had a drunk moment until your mind got fuzzy? Because it seems it is. Now, for myself, I would have doubted that he would have been on drugs like that. But the thing is, though, it's funny to me that he just asked that question to the detective. While the detective questions him first, right after what Felix questioned him if he was under arrest. It was only simple questions. And dude, you let your side, like how your drunk side, that's just dumb. Hold on. I heard something in the bathroom. Thomas, what are you doing? You better be not licking the fucking sink again. Go on. Come on. Psst. Hey, I'm talking to you. Go on. Come on. I'm sorry about that. My cat was just fucking. My cat, okay. I don't get with him all the time because every time when he's he's something. But anyways, yeah, it's just that so confusing. While the detective had to ask Felix some questions, but when Felix said it so random out of context.
Pop Pop
That
stops here. Look, Ron.
what's up,
Come
mom?
here.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah, it did get so confusing from out of context um when Felix even asked the detective if he was under arrest. But but yeah, when I actually got to see the full video to it, and I've highly true that when I got to see the part about Rosemary's book, I think it did.
All right, dude, I'm out of here. I'll see you tonight.
All right, mom. I'll see you when you get
Okay.
get
Get
done.
some rest before Richie gets here so you're still in a good mood.
I am.
Wash up my dishes.
I will.
Love you.
Love you, too, mom. So yeah, when I actually got to see about Rosemary's book, it was kind of when I actually started to realize about it. It really did made me realize like the way she was. People did mention that she was kind of like a um if I highly guess emo person when she was young.
Mm-hmm.
And when I actually did realize that, I was like, oh, well, that that kind of makes sense from how she is. But the true thing is that when all the way to almost clearly where the part where all the way in 1974 when Jack went missing, she was just kind of upset. I mean, the true thing is that maybe felt bad about it is that the true thing is that she only just wanted to be loved and understand. Now, I kind of see that because that was just that was just well before in the 60s, in the early 70s, she was very happy. And it made me smile looking at it because when she was happy having three little angels that she had, Sophie, Ed, and Molly. It really did make me happy seeing it and the little drawings that she made. It was cute. And when she talks about it she like the truth is that she couldn't help it though, because she was so happy and things were going along together. Like it was just working out pretty easy. But until when she lost Dane, like she only lost Ed and Molly, and until when Jack went missing, that made me feel sad and kind of feel bad about her. Even so, that it did make me feel bad about it because she shouldn't have go through that grief because it is a tough experience. Uh-oh. Did we lose our good old buddy? I think she crashed. My friend kind of crashed. Hold on. But yeah, for everybody to hear this, it is kind of true. Like my heart does makes me feel the ache to see it, but it makes me feel bad about somebody who want to be noticed, to be understood, and to be loved and care. But yeah, it's just that when I thought of that, when I noticed about the character for Rosemary Walton, she's she's a good person, yes. But yeah, I'm sorry folks since my friend crashed. Um I don't know if I could well, this is just the Walter file stuff. Only thing you got to hear about since me and my buddy talked about it besides other analog callers. And just to say, a good old shout out to Martin Walls. We are expecting whatever you're cooking out of the oven, my dear friend. We will be seeing some new things in the future. And don't you worry, we will let you know how good it gets. But anyways, for all people who's a big fan of me, thank you much for watching, and also for our special guest, my good old buddy Shaw, or also she goes by Rosemary. I kindly glad to bring her into the stream. And she's a good friend of mine, after all. So thank you much for all you bats watching this stream. And just remember, like, share with your family or friends, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Rock and roll!